Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. For this week's video I thought I would show you my June favourites. I don't do a favourites video every single month just because I don't gather enough favourites to be able to make this video every month. However, I feel like this month I've got enough and I can actually make a nice video about the things I've been loving. When you're watching this, it is July, which is crazy and it's so exciting for me. I really don't like summer, so the quicker that these months go by, the happier I get. I get really excited for autumn and Christmas. I mean, we're closer to this Christmas than we are to last Christmas, which makes me very excited. And I'm sorry if you're one of those people who really hates talking about Christmas, especially in July, but I can't help it, I love it. I am the type of person who watches Christmas videos all throughout the year. Yeah, I'm that person. Oh dear. Anyway, for my favourites this month, I've got a lot of makeup and beauty items, and then I've got a TV programme and one music favourite as well. So let's get started. My first favourite is something that I've had for ages. It's by Makeup Revolution and you can't even read it because, I mean, oh look at the state of that. Oh, fingerprints everywhere, just makeup all over it, and the Revolution sign has actually basically rubbed off. This is a palette of colour correctors. I don't know if you'll be able to see them very clearly because of the lights, but I love colour correcting, and this month, I don't know why, but I have this spot on my chin and I've had it for basically the whole of June, and I know it's been really bad. I keep like picking at it and I'm making it worse, but it's really red. So basically every single day I've been using the green in this palette, and I've hit pan on it now, so I need to find a new green colour corrector. I might try a different brand for my green one just so I try more colour correctors, but I really like these. They are pigmented, they blend in nicely, and they do the job. I can't remember how much this was. I think it was about £8. And I think they've come out with a new packaging for this now, and it's like a camouflage print on it. So if you're after some colour correctors and you've never colour corrected before, definitely go for Makeup Revolution because they are quite a cheap brand. So yeah, there's this like highlighting shade here, but I never use cream products, so I never use that highlight, and I don't really use the darker colours because I am really pale, but the ones I use often are the pink, purple, green and yellow. I really like this, and look at this mirror as well. Okay, the next item is an eyeshadow palette, and this is the Naked palette by Urban Decay. This is the first one, and I've owned this palette for only a few months now. However, throughout June I've been using it so much. I'm aware I have no eyeshadow on today, so I can't show you kind of a look that I've created with this, but these are the colours. The mirror is really small, but to be honest, I use my big mirror on my dressing table anyway. The normal look that I tend to go for is I use Naked as my transition colour, then I use Buck in the crease, and then I use Sidecar on my lid. So there we have Buck, Naked and Sidecar. I think they go really well together, and they're kind of like, not necessarily every day, but more you're kind of going out for a nice meal, more natural but nice. Do you know what I mean? The eyeshadows as such are a bit powdery and you do get a bit of fallout. However, they do blend beautifully, and they are really pigmented, and they are really pigmented on your eye as well, so I really can't complain about them. My next two favourites are a bronzer and a highlight. You know how everyone kind of has one makeup item that they kind of collect loads of and they try lots of? I definitely think bronzers are mine, and one I've been loving this month is by Soap & Glory, and it's their Solar Powder bronzer. I tried this in my first impressions video, so I'll link that down below for you. Oh, it's a bit dirty. that's what it looks like. I've used it so much you can't even see the pattern on it anymore, but it said S and G. This is a lovely, lovely bronzer. It's nice and pale, but it is buildable, so I find it really, really matches my skin nicely. And if I'm going for kind of a natural everyday look, this is what I use. If I'm going out in the evening, I might kind of use this at first, but then go in with a darker, strong contour, do you know what I mean? But if your skin is any darker than mine, I wouldn't really recommend it, just because I think it might be a bit too pale for you and might not show up very well. But what I do is I just swirl the colours together, and there it is there. Can you see it? Yeah, I've got it on today and I have built it up, but I really, really like this. I am loving it. So I mean, I think this is like a fan favourite. I'm definitely going to repurchase this on and on and on. And my favourite highlighter this month has been this by Laura Geller, and it's the Baked Highlighter Duo in French Vanilla and Golden Rose. It's just lovely. Not a super, super duper intense highlight, but also not too subtle either. It's kind of just a really nice highlight that you can build up if you want to, and even when you build it up, it's still not kapow, because I really do not like that. I'll swatch it on my other hand. Can you see? I think so. Yeah, it's just a really, really nice highlight, and it's one I keep grabbing. Another favourite for covering spots. So with my bad boy spot on my chin, I've been using my green colour corrector, pop my foundation on, and sometimes my collection Lasting Perfection concealer just isn't covering my spots. They've been that red. So I have been using this. This is the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer. I've got it in the colour NC15 because I need one that's really, really pale. Sometimes I use it under my eyes, however it is really, really full coverage, so I would only recommend that if you're going on a night out. However, I find this perfect for covering spots. You have to be careful though, because a little goes a long way, so I can't even put like a full pump on the back of my hand. I have to just carefully, carefully squeeze it until the tiniest bit comes out, and even that will be too much for my spot. But I really, really like this because it is so full coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy or cakey. It really doesn't feel like it's full coverage. It feels so liquidy and smooth, but it looks amazing. It's great at covering up blemishes, so I really, really recommend that. And Liz Earle has come back into my life this month. This is the Hot Cloth Cleanser. I got this in my Tilly beauty box in May, but I was already using a different cleanser, so I thought I'd use that one up and then I'll try this out again. And I mean, I don't know why I stopped using this. I just ran out and I never repurchased it. Oh, I ran out and I never repurchased it. There we go. And I just bought one from Soap & Glory for £8, but this is so much better. The Soap & Glory one is called Peaches and Clean. That is really, really good, but nothing is as good as this. Nothing lathers up as nicely as this. And with this, when I use my muslin cloth to take my makeup off, I just need one swipe and it's all gone. Ah, it's just amazing. So I definitely am going to buy a big one when this runs out. And another favourite of mine this month has been peel off face masks. I've been loving them. I've got these. These are like kind of cheap masks that you can buy in Boots. They are by the brand Seventh Heaven. This one is Manuka Honey, which is to remove dead skin cells, and this one is Tea Tree to minimise and refine pores. So I've used this one a lot because I do get quite big pores in my T-zone. I just love them. I'm not even sure if these do that good a job. I just love that. I get so satisfied just peeling a mask off my face. These say they dry in 20 to 25 minutes. However, maybe I just apply mine too thick in some areas, but I would say at least 30 minutes. But oh, I just love peeling them off my face. There is nothing better. So basically this month, all I've been doing is peeling stuff off my face when I'm in the bath. So that is all my makeup and beauty favourites for the month. I thought I'd mention a couple of TV programmes. I mean, obviously I've been loving Big Brother. I think that's amazing. And also, I've started watching The Only Way is Essex from the beginning on Netflix, and I'm on season 5 now and I'm just obsessed with it at the moment. But one really good program that I wanted to mention to you guys is The Handmaid's Tale. It's on Channel 4 and it's on every single Sunday at 9 o'clock I believe, but I watch it on catch up. I never really watch TV as it's playing, I'll watch everything on catch up. The Handmaid's Tale, oh, it's so good. I don't know how to describe it. It's about like society as we know it, and then these people came into power and it had really strong sexist views, and slowly these different laws came in, and then women weren't allowed to work anymore, and then women weren't allowed to have money in their bank accounts, but their husbands were allowed to get their money, etc. And basically all these little things kept happening, and then if you're a woman and you were known to have good ovaries, you became a handmaid. So a handmaid is basically for the rich couples. If there's a rich couple who can't have children for, you know, their own medical reasons, you as a handmaid will have sex with the husband, and it's, you know, hopes that you will get pregnant from him and you will have a child for them. And you know, it's really degrading. There's so many different rules about it. Basically, I don't want to give too much away, but the main character is a woman and she lived in this normal society. She had a husband, she had a daughter, but her child got taken away from her. She's not allowed to see her husband anymore. She gets given a different name and she becomes a handmaid for this family. And you kind of just see things from her point of view, how people get punished, the friends she makes, all these different rules. And they also do flashbacks to her life beforehand and flashbacks to when these people were slowly coming into power and to when these new laws were being introduced and what everyone was thinking at the time. And it's really interesting so far. And I thought I would share a music favourite for you guys as well. This is basically a CD that I've been listening to non-stop for the past few months, and that is Ed Sheeran's new CD. What's it called? Is it called Divide? But I've basically had it in my car and I just keep listening to it again and again and again, and I don't think I'm going to stop until I know all the words to every single song. So yeah. If you ever see me in the car, then I'm probably trying to sing along to New Man, because I'm determined to learn every single word to that song just so I can sing it all so fast. Yeah, basically. But yes, they are my June favourites for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and give it a like if you liked it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!